Hello everybody and welcome to a new video, and it's actually the first video of a brand new series here on my channel, and as you can tell this is the Budget Loadout Challenge series, episode 1, where we're going to go from one key, me and my special guest, which you'll get to know later, and yeah, we're going to try and see what kind of loadout we can get. We are going to be doing it for the Scout. Now I'm recording this intro after I've already started, so I've literally just put this key on a page and this is what I've got. But you'll see me buying everything later and a little insight into why I bought it and what I was thinking when I was buying it. So yeah, we're going to be trying to buy a cool loadout for the Scout. I think I've done a pretty good job on mine. I haven't seen Pyro's yet. Oh no, I just announced the guest, but that's alright, that's fine. I haven't seen Pyro Joe's Scout loadout yet. I'm literally waiting on one item, so we're finished. But I think this is going to get some pretty decent points. Now, let me explain how the points actually work. So we've got a couple of challenges that some of them you guys suggested, some of them I made up myself. But I've split them all into 3 categories. So the first category is cosmetics. So the first challenge in that category is, if all the items are painted, you get 4 points. Now that's the most points you can get in this challenge, so that's pretty cool. The second and final cosmetic challenge is having 3 different colours as the paint, and that gives you an additional 2 points on top of the 4 you got for having 3 different painted items. The second category is weapons. Now for every strange weapon you have, you get 2 points. For every vintage weapon you have, you get 1 point. And for every genuine weapon you have, you get 3 points. So that's a very high scoring round, or very high scoring section. So as you can see, I've gone for the strangers because I couldn't do the paint. So that's my way of making up the points. The third category is slots taken. So the first challenge in that is having all slots filled, excluding the action slot, because nobody cares about that. And that gives you 1 point because it's not that difficult, and I think we're both going to do that pretty easily. And the second and final challenge for the slots is having a theme to your loadout. Now I kind of tried with this, but I don't know if it worked all that well. I don't know, we'll have to see if my guest or Pyro Joe agrees with me, but you know, I feel like he's done really well because he sounded pretty confident when I talked to him on Discord. And yeah, this is going to be a really cool series. I'm going to try and make it kind of more heavily edited than my other videos and stuff like that. And yeah, this should be a pretty cool series. Me and Pyro Joe did like some recording or trading while we were still in Discord with each other, and we didn't really tell people, or didn't really tell each other what was going on, but that's fine. I'm gonna edit this all together so it's not too long, but not very detailed. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So let's get right on with the trading and the stuff I've already pretty much recorded.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe, and I'm sure Spiky Mikey has announced this already, but I am going to be the guest on his first ever budget loadout challenge video. It's a huge honour, so I'd just like to say, I know I've said it many times already, but thanks a lot to Spiky Mikey for allowing me to appear on this channel and in the first episode of this new series. I'm sure the series is going to have a great future ahead of it. So as you can see guys, the budget is 1 key and we've got to build the best scout loadout we can. So the first thing I did naturally was sold my key for pure refined metal. I would recommend doing this. If you're in the same situation, it's much easier to buy small individual miscs for refined metal as opposed to using a key. Generally, if you're going to be buying cosmetics and strangers, I would recommend using refined metal because most of the time they do cost under a key, so it's a lot less hassle to actually downgrade your key for metal beforehand as opposed to doing it with the person you're trading with. So yeah, as you can see, just selling it to a bot, I actually managed to get 18.44 refined, which is around the current price at the moment. So you're just going to see me here accepting the refined metal. I didn't really have a spare space in my backpack, so I just used the first page to sort of put everything on. So it will appear a bit messy, but as my part of this episode progresses, it will neaten up a bit. So yeah, I've now got my refined metal. Let's go on to the next part of my loadout building. Surely not.
Yeah, I managed to sell one of the keys. Or the
Oh,
key.
how much did you end up getting?
Let me see. Oh god, there's loads of it.
So guys, as you can see here, the first misc for my scout loadout, I managed to get a gold painted big man on campus for its backpack.tf price of 3 refined. So that is definitely a really good trade on my side. I could make profit if I wanted to selling it with just a small amount of the paint's value, but of course I'm not intending on reselling at this moment in time. So that is the first item for my loadout down. Let's go on to the second one and see what kind of loadout we'll be trying to build. Ah. God's sake. I just planned it out in my head, but now I'm thinking about it, I could probably do better.
Right, I've bought my next item.
Oh no, you're so quick compared to me.
That's two
But
out.
I mean,
That's 2 out of 6 though, because I'm getting the weapons as well.
oh yeah.
I think this is looking good so far though.
It does sound good to me, but I haven't seen it, so
No paint.
for all I
yet.
know, you could just be buying Pyro Vision goggles and a gibbous. Okay, so unfortunately I didn't record the trade for this one, but as you can see, I got a front runner and a reclaimed metal in a trade. I actually gave the person 2 refined, which of course equates to me paying 1.66 refined on this front runner. So I think this is around backpack.tf price. I'm not too fussed. It is cheap and it is of course a very nice hat. So as you can see now, our scout loadout does consist of a big man on campus and a front runner. So we can see the set starting to come along nicely. It does kind of look like the sort of theme I was going for. I was kind of going for the fitness sort of person, or roughly the student, that sort of aspect, and I'd say it's coming along pretty nicely, sort of the generic like American jock that appears in all those old films. So yeah, I'd say it's coming on pretty nicely. So let's head over to the third trade of the construction of this scout set. Yeah, actually, when I think about it, 18 refines actually quite a lot. I just had to get a trade offer.
Yeah.
God's sake.
My third and final miss.
Oh, the guy accepted my trade request, but I've forgotten what he was called. Oh, actually, I remember. No, I've forgotten. It's over. I've lost.
Oh, rip.
I added a guy and I forgot what he was called.
Right, if I can accept this trade, get this item, I might be set. Then I've just.
I'm getting literally. I'm just adding everyone on backpack.tf now. I'm getting desperate. Times are hard.
I keep realising it's taken.
So our scout was looking pretty nice before, but of course there are 3 cosmetic slots, so I thought, what better miss to get than a sort of a sunglasses thing. So I got the Macho Man, obviously an all class, and I actually got it painted in this dark green colour which tints the pieces you look out of, so it does look really nice in game, and you will see it on the class as well. I got it for backpack.tf price, so I didn't pay anything for the paint, and I'd definitely say I got a pretty good deal. I could probably resell it for more, but of course that isn't the main point in this video. The main point in this video is who can make the nicest loadout for a key, and I'd say I'm doing pretty well so far, so let's head on to some of the weapons I'm actually going to be buying. Of course it's not a proper loadout until there's weapons in it, so let's go and see what weapons I buy now.
Okay, so now that PyroJoe's gone, I have some time to talk about kind of my choices in my loadout and kind of what my plans are for this. So I knew the old Baker Boy, looks good with the fast learner. So I bought both of them, and then I picked the Macho Man as the secondary. I don't know if I'm going to paint this or not, just because it literally only tints the glasses, and I don't know if I can afford the however much the paint is on that. So what I'm actually going to do instead is I'm going to focus more on the weapons right now. So I'm probably just going to use vintage weapons. Honestly, these are all mine, so I can't use them. And I might just get like some random weapons and just put them in, because like I can't afford to get strange everything anymore, I don't think, unless it's like the strange stock weapons. Like, how much is a strange bat now? 2 ref, so that might not be that bad. Strange pistol, 1.66, so that might not be that bad. But then the scattergun is like too much for me. I don't think I can afford that, because I've got 9 ref left, 9.44 if you count those two. That's got to afford 2 lots of paint for these two, and the weapons. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is send out a couple trade offers for the pistols and stuff, and see if I can get them. Let me see if I can send the ones from the back. I can, that's good. So I'm going to try and get this pistol, because I think strange pistols are a good idea, just because... Oh. Do you reckon I could be sneaky enough to get that? They're all kill streak except that one. I'll try it actually and see what he says. That might actually tip some things in my favour. I'm not sure if they will, but you never know. Now let's just hope DxTory is not recording really loudly. Okay, it's not. That's really good.
So considering I was only buying cheap strangers, I thought I'd head over to scrap.tf and see what I could pick up. So for just 3 refined and 2 scrap, I actually did take away a reclaimed. After this, just so it sort of evens out, I did end up getting a strange shortstop and a strange bonk atomic punch, not particularly because of the weapons, but because of it's a cheap strange, and in the pointing system that he pointed out earlier, you do get 2 points per strange weapon. So I think I did pretty well for the point system, and considering I only paid about 3 refined, I definitely got a pretty good deal. So that's most of the scout loadout. Let's pick up the final few items now. As you see, we have quite a lot of refined left, so let's try and maximize the points that we can get.
Sorry about that, just had to go and sort something out. But I'm sending the trade offer for the what's it now? The strange bat. And I haven't actually heard back from the guy with the pistol. I don't know if he's accepted my offer or declined it, because it was a bit cheeky, I guess, sending an offer like that. No, he cancelled it, that's fine. I'll just send him a trade offer for the regular one then. That's doable. His name was Guess Who, or something like that. That's fine. Right, let me see. Right, I think the trade offer for the bat has been sent. That's fine. I feel like getting the strange stock weapons is so much easier than finding different weapons to use. But what I might do is, both of the strangers right now are 4 points, which is pretty good and nice, good points.
So I'm sure, as most of you guys are aware, the genuines in this point system are worth 3 points, so I thought I'd spend the rest of my refine that I had left over on a genuine hamshank. I was initially going to spend everything I had left and get a freedom staff, but I couldn't actually find anyone selling one, so I just had to settle for the hamshank. It's still a nice all-class genuine and gets me an extra 3 points, so very nice purchase there, as we're going to see the final setup on our scout.
Okay, so I think I got a response back, and awesome. I managed to get the strange pistol. Now, okay, it did take a reclaimed. Okay, so I still own a reclaimed, so that's 0.33. I still need to take out my balance, I guess. So let me do that now, so I don't forget, and you guys can't yell at me for cheating. Right. Oh no, these are all offline. that was my oh no earlier. Oh, can I afford a ref? Can I do that? What paints can I get for 4.66? Is there even a paint I can get for 4.66? Balls. Paint. TF2. Wiki paint. Because I want it to sort of match stuff without it matching stuff, if that makes green. 7 ref. Oh my god. Are there any... Oh. Maybe. Balls. We're going to be a little bit short. Maybe I'm not screwed. Maybe. Just maybe. I am not screwed. I can spend the 4F on it. Oh god.
So as you can see here, I'm just adding the finishing touches, applying the strangers that I just purchased, and honestly I'd say it looks really good. I'd say it's a really nice loadout. If I wasn't using my current one already, I'd probably use something like this. I think the misks and hat really do go well together. The front runner and the macho man look awesome together, and the big man on campus, especially with that Australian paint, does look really good. So definitely a good set in my opinion. It's going to be interesting to see what Spiky Mikey makes with this key budget, but I think I did pretty well to get all the weapons as well. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy my section of this. If you did, please do let me know in the comments on this video. I'd love to go down and read what you guys have to say. And yeah, so now let's go back over to Spiky Mikey.
Literally as I pressed the thing, it gave me the paint. It's taken the wrong paint as always though, so, or the wrong ref as always. Oh god, how much did it take? What? Where did it take it from? Oh, never mind. I still have the right amount. Oh my god. Now this is getting stupid. Oh come on, where is it? This isn't good. I can't find it. There it is. Yep, I'm sure. Let's make it look like that. Right, I'm happy because that looks okay. That actually looks okay. Maybe if I set this to winter. That looks alright. Oh dude, I might have pulled that off. Oh dude, please say it's not a bad price. Yes, we might be able to do it. How much do I have? 1.7. Oh no. Okay. So I don't own that thing anymore, do I? Alright. We might be alright. I'm surprised, to be fair. Just accept that. So we should be getting the strange bat right now. There we go. Hey, what? Where did the bat go? What? What did I buy? A bat. I bought a bat, didn't I? It's not here for some reason. Alright, let me just really quickly jump into a game and I'll get the bat. I hope I get it, as this is seriously broken. Please, maybe? Hey, there we go. Thank goodness. Now, we have 1.88 refined to spend on a scattergun. Okay, so what I might be able to do is buy this instant trade 1ref1, and then we will be okay. God, I am worried about this. I have a feeling Pyro Joe's got such a better loadout than me. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be good. Like I quite like the loadout I've got. I'm quite confident with it. I'm quite happy about it as well. Like, the more you look at it, the more these two kind of go together to make it look like they've been painted, and the Macho Man looks really cool as well. So yeah, let's just wait for this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I've managed to get my Force of Nature. There we go. It is done. We have completed the set. Finally. I re-recorded the intro to make sure it's all fine, as I'm sure you all will have seen already. But this is my set. This is what I'm going to be entering into this competition to see if I have won. So it's going to be definitely very interesting to see what Pyro Joe's come up with. And yeah, let's get right into the judging part, I guess.
Oh, oh. Okay, no, it's sending client info. I thought I was. All right, now I'm in. Oh,
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 God, I'm nervous.
oh my god.
Right, we're meeting in the middle.
Yeah. I wonder if you can guess one of my strangers by listening to that.
Oh no, I can't hear it.
Ah, ah.
Oh, oh,
All
oh,
right.
your stuff looks quite good.
Yeah. Wait. What? Did you paint the? Is that white? Baker white? That's
No,
really nice.
it's a tink. It's
We
a
have the same. We both got the macho man.
yeah. This one's a peculiarly drab tincture or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But it goes quite well with the winter style on the fast learner.
Yeah, yeah. No, I like the theme you've got going. The theme I was going for was like a college student or like the generic jock from American movies with the
Yeah.
jacket, the spiky hair and stuff.
I was
And then
kind of going for a more smart look, and then I
yeah,
put
yeah.
a
Well, we've both
mustache.
gone for the educational approach, which is always always good.
Yeah.
Yours is nice. I do like that. And then I've got the strange shortstop, the strange bonk atomic punch, and a genuine hamshank as well. So that's the 3 points on the genuine, which gives me the edge over you. If
Oh,
I got that right.
yeah, I have a vintage Force of Nature, strange pistol, and a strange bat. So I thought, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. That's nice though.
I should
Should
have
we
got.
do like a side by side?
Oh wow.
I don't know. I think I prefer yours honestly. I like.
I think yours is
I don't
quite
know.
good for the paint. I quite like that.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was focusing on. Like the Macho Man's painted as well. It's painted to like the dark green color. I don't know.
Yeah.
I focused on the paint, but yours looks really clean with like the white.
I made this decision in like 3 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, when I was looking at it, I was like, okay, there's a Baker Boy there that I want.
Yeah.
What goes well with that? Faster. And then I had to pick
No,
something
yours
that
is
would go
really
well
cool.
with the rest of them.
I was initially gonna get the little drummer man, and then I was gonna get
Oh,
the
yeah.
flapjack, but I decided on this because I actually got a bargain on this big man on campus. I paid 3 ref, and that's his backpack.tf price,
Oh, wow.
and I got it with paint as well.
I
So
was
yeah,
look-
that's really good.
I think I was looking at a flapjack originally, but then I bought the Baker Boy and I was like, it probably wouldn't go.
Yeah.
So
I
bought
know
this instead.
on both of our main sets we both used the flapjack anyway, so
Yeah.
it would have been a bit repetitive. Oh, that's good. I do like that.
I like these. These are pretty good. So you got 7 points then. Or-
Yeah, so judging by the graph thing, I've got 7, and if we go by the theme, I think I've got 9.
Right.
So
So that
yeah.
means I think I'm still a point behind you, even if I get the theme.
So I think, did I win? Does that mean I've won?
Yeah, you won the first one.
I've won. Oh wow.
I think, yeah,
Oh,
I
wow.
got 2 strangers, 1 vintage, so that's 5.
Yeah.
And then the theme's 7. Yeah, I can math.
I
What's
got
that? Oh no, maybe
I got 2 strangers.
maybe I'm 2 behind.
Yeah, well I've got 4 for 2 strangers, genuine, which is 3, so that's 7.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
And then
You
the
win
theme
by-
as well, so yeah, you are 2 behind.
Oh no.
Absolutely wrecked, mate.
Uh,
Oh, that was good
that
though.
was pretty good for the first one though.
No, I
that
did
went much
enjoy
better
that.
than I thought. And now on to the final scores. Let's start with Pyro Joe. So Pyro Joe managed to get 2 strangers, 1 genuine, and he had a valid theme with his set, which means that his total points added up to 9. Myself, on the other hand, managed to get 2 strangers, 1 vintage, and I also had a valid theme with my set, which means that my total points added up to only 7. So just going off the scores, that means PyroJoe has taken the victory for the first ever budget loadout challenge video. But what I want to know is, which set do you guys prefer? And if you prefer mine, leave it in the comments. If you prefer Joe's, leave it in the comments. Because I kind of want to see what you guys think of our sets, and if we could make some tweaks to the pointing system, because I want to make this series as good as I can for you guys, and I can only do that by knowing what you guys want to see. So if you leave any suggestions in the comments for things I can do in future videos like this one, that would really help me out, and it would be really awesome if you can also subscribe, like and share this video with your friends, because I've edited for 3-4 hours to make this video, and it's a lot of work, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. So thank you all for watching as always, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.